What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Rebel Galaxy. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and play a fun little game that I enjoy. And so today what we're going to try and do is I sold off all of our stuff, got us up to like 30,000 credits, and then I bought some pure water right now because the margin on that is huge. And actually there's some places you can sell this for like 25,000 credits. And so you can be from like broke to pretty well off pretty quickly if you play your cards right. I would say we should probably take some gold ingots or something along with us. I don't know. They're at a decent price right now. The margin isn't super nice, but it's good enough for me. I mean, what you gonna do? Got enough money left over? Always make sure you got enough money left over to like do the basic things that you need to get done. Not gonna take any missions for right now. Although I may check for, oh, not mercenaries. Never mind, I quit. Let's decide what we want to do here today. So it didn't tell me where I could export these to. However, we could get a decent idea if I had looked at the news board in there, but I didn't. Ah, well. In general, so we bought things at a mining colony. Typically, if you take some of this stuff out to places like militaristic, so they got pure water for 12,000 right there. That's an okay price. What are they selling for 82,000? Oh, antimatter specs, okay. And then the other thing that we had was gold, but I don't know if they're going to buy that there. Instead, you would probably want to take that to a leisure colony or something. I'd be surprised if anybody really wanted gold around. And obviously, these prices are subject to change. It might be a little bit closer to go to Charlotte, but we've never been there. Let's go to Charlotte instead. It's a little bit closer, and it's also militaristic, so it might be a little bit more helpful. Let's go ahead and turn on the jets real fast. See if we can get out of the way of some of this area so we can turn on the warp. Sublight should kick in any second. These foes are too difficult for you to take on. Escape and live to fight another day. I have no idea what you're talking about. Huh. I repaired the ship while we were out, and so we have no more ouchie boo-boos on the side of our super awesome spacecraft. If you enjoy games like Age of Pirates, or if you enjoy games like Freelancer, I think you'll really, really like this game. And it requires no patching to make it functional, so that's pretty sweet. I mean, you had to like patch the shit out of Age of Pirates to make it a decent game. Same with Age of Pirates 2. And so the community kind of took hold right there. See if I can whip around the planet right here and make it to where I want to be. Bam! Charlotte Station, we made it. That station's kind of cool. I can dig it. It's got like a rotary thing going on. Pretty badass. How many guns do you figure a space station has on it? I would figure quite a few, right? Let's see if we can make ourselves some money. I think we're going to mostly occupy ourselves with trading and things like that today. So they're buying pure water at an okay price. We can basically double our money right there. The gold, actually, that's pretty close to market average too. So we might be able to double our money. Sometimes it marks them red, even though the margin is not that bad. So I'll probably sell everything here. Make all our money back real fast. Puts us up to 36,000. I think we were actually at like 20,000, so we made like 16,000 credits off that run. Not bad at all, considering all we need to get into the next ship is like 40,000, and so we're moving along. We are moving along. We can buy some space slaves, but they're illegal. I don't want to get myself into a lot of trouble. You could probably take them to a mining colony, though, and make a decent amount of money if you wanted to be a slave trader. Munitions, decent margin, but you'd actually have to have a big hold to make that break even, because you get paid 200 per, so you'd have to move at least 100 of those little bastards to actually make it worth it. I think we'll probably chill for a bit. And yeah, I mean, they don't have much here that I want, so I think we're good. And the equipment bay, not going to do anything there, but the mission board, nope. Let's go to the bar real quick. No mercenaries. Oh, we can only hire one mercenary at a time? Okay. What's on the news board for right now? So if you look at the news board, it'll tell you all kinds of crazy stuff going on in the galaxy. Market gluts, tech booms, things of that nature where you can make yourself a bunch of money running things around in between locations. War has averted near Charlotte, so that's always good. That might explain. We might have been flying around there. That might be why we were running into so many patrols and things and getting in so many fights. Market Glut and Noelis and a tech boom. I wish you could open the map from inside the city so you can actually plot things out while you're sitting here at the bar chilling. But Market Glut's Mopaku. Yeah, let's go to Mopaku if it's anywhere near anything else. If there's nothing near Mopaku, then we'll just do what we're supposed to do for right now. Let's open up the map. Where's Mopaku? Oh, Mopaku is a criminal outpost. And it's actually near our Double Jack Rogue over here. So we'll go to our Double Jack Rogue. We'll make a little bit of money, a little bit of Skrillses. After this, I promise, after we upgrade our ship, well, maybe I won't. Maybe we'll go to storyline after we finish off this little run out here. See if we can get away from it all, though. Man, this would be a crazy way to live. Being out in the middle of nowhere, just floating. I mean, it's kind of like being one of those people that lives in an RV if your RV had guns all over it and everybody else's RV had guns all over it. And then as you travel down the highway, you all tried to murder each other over profits and stealing each other RVs and the things inside of them. I mean, idea for video game, RV combat. Call it RVs because you'd be pirates in RVs. That'd be pretty cool. I think it would work. I'm trying to keep an eye out. If you watch your radar while you fly through the warp, you should be able to avert course fast enough to avoid rogues and anything else like that while you fly around. I'm not super interested in getting in a bunch of battles right now, so meh. Obviously not cowardice, but more pragmatism for my own time than anything else. Alright, so into port we go. Or never mind, not into port. We're fighting with Alex Zorn. Let's scan the system and make sure he ain't got any ridiculously gangster backup in here. Oh, Alex Zorn's about to have a bad day. This guy's getting whooped on. That's right, I came with homeboys. And down he goes. Mission complete. And then I crashed into an asteroid. So that's cool. Oh, we're in a nebula storm too. Well, let's get the hell out of here then. And a couple of hostiles pretty close, but I think we'll be alright. Hit a pulse real fast while we're in here too. Yeah, it's just gonna kick us out of warp. That's what I figured would happen. We're too close to the asteroids and stuff. Let's just give it a moment. And see if maybe we can get ourselves settled in here. There we go. It is engaging warp time. There's nothing better than a good engaging warp. That's just a warp with a really good in-flight movie. Warps can be non-engaging or they can be engaging. I've been on a lot of flights. Some of them can be good. Some of them can be bad. It's just kind of the roll of the dice and how things go most of the time. In we go. So can I even like use this place? I know most of the criminals don't really like me. I don't know if this is like a Hut Cartel type deal where it means like criminals hang out here, but there's not allowed to be conflict or anything like that. Oh shit, everything's super cheap out here. Data cubes, you usually want to buy those at around 1,200 actually if you can find them there. Intellectual property, you want it like 500. Tachyon salts are looking okay. Nanofiber is a little bit close. These margins are not pleasing me right now. Sorry about that. My Bandicam crashed. That's never happened before. Never seen that happen once. So what was I doing here? Oh yeah, I was looking at the commodities market. So margins are a little bit tight here for making any real sort of money. I think the tachyon salts are probably what we want to go with. Sometimes if you get really lucky, it'll tell you where to export it to make the most money. I don't know what tachyon salts do. Even soy paste tastes good with tachyon salt. I'll take all of them, and that'll pretty much tap me out. We should be able to make a good amount of scratch off of this run if we can get like 2,000-3,000 out of every single one of those. That'll put us up and over for our next spacecraft. And I enjoy acquiring new things, and so every now and again, it's worth it to get to the edge of the system and just kind of see what they have. Especially if you're lucky enough to catch one of them during a market glut. And you'll forgive me if it seems like there's long pauses in between me talking. My throat randomly just decided to dry out on me. I've been like rasping against it and trying to fix it, but meh. I may have to call it a day after this recording. I don't know. Weird things are happening. I guess we want to go to all squared away for right now. I don't want to go to any of these nebulas, so if I can avoid that, would be absolutely stellar. And I don't mean for that to be punny because we're in like space or whatever, but you know, sometimes it happens. If I can zigzag in between these little guys right here, that'd be nice too. I love the fact that you can alter your course mid-warp. I can talk today, I swear to God. I will get the words out. I will get the words out and everything will be okay. Anyways, a little bit of time left until we get to all squared away. I think this is the one where we had to blow up the crates. Is that what we're doing? Or is this taking us back? Did we already do the mission? I can't even remember at this point. Whatever. Oh, we already did the mission. Well, that's good, because it said to export to Rust City anyways, so... Oh, no. Oh, that little moon is doing it. Shit, that's not good. Who put that little moon there? Sneaky little moon. There's a moon around a moon. Yo, dog, I heard you like moons, so I put moons around your moon. And then I mooned your moon that was around a moon. Either way, we got a fix our ship now because that little tiny... Apparently that little tiny moon had an atmosphere. It was smaller than most asteroids I've seen, but did some damage to me. So who's to say what's a proper... Data cube's actually selling for really good prices right here. If you can get stuff out here and sell... Woo! We just made money off those tachyon salts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get rich, shall we? 54,000 credits. We're good to go. It says the system average is 9,500, but I will let you know, I very rarely... That usually means that there's one place that's way over the top, and either you know about it or you don't. And what I would say in that situation is that, like, you can waste your time flying around looking for it, but we've already doubled our profits, which is doing better than you normally do. Normally you do like 30 or 25% of your profits, and so you make 25% over your expenditures, and it's perfectly fine. I'll take 50% every single day. 50% on 35,000. That got us back in business, so we got things going on for right now. Actually, did I buy at 35 or did I buy at 5? If I bought at 5, we might have got lowballed a little bit. I think I bought at 5. Still, we got money, so whatever. Whatever. Trading's kind of a side thing that I do anyways. It's not that big of a deal. Charlotte Station, I think, is the one that is a leisure colony. Pure water might not be a bad call either. Let's take these before we head out on our way. I'm trying to make some real money right now. I'm trying to get us set up for a fat chunk of the game so I don't have to mess around with trading anymore. We can just bang out through all the storyline missions in a row. You're welcome. The favor's done, so now it's time for you to hold up your end. Partner? Well, I know she was a hell of a trader and made a lot of money out here on the frontier. Okay, well, thanks for that. I'll check it out. Didn't get paid for that last mission. Kinda sucks. I was hoping we make a little bit of money off that one. Not gonna dismiss Garrus just yet. You can get some really, really good mercenaries, but I'm gonna stick with Garrus for right now because he's getting the job done. So their commodities market. They were recommending that I head on out to Charlotte. Hold on, let me go back in here real fast. I always like the name Charlotte. That's a good name. That's a sturdy name right there. So we've got duels over here. Mandrika's deep range sensors have 2 areas of pirate problems. Okay, so we'll do those. I'll probably stay clear of anything whitish for right now. Got a dead drop. We got a double jack rogue. I'll take all those. It's just extra money to me. I mean, with some of the margins you can make from trading, though, it's like, why even worry about it? But if we're in the neighborhood... Let's find out where Charlotte's at, shall we? I think Charlotte was down here somewhere. We've got Afro Station. We've got... You can actually make a killing selling picks over there. We got X-Steam. We got Avabaron. Haiwan, Akumadan. Oh, Charlotte is like right there. Oh, this is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I shouldn't even taken those missions. That was a waste of my time. Charlotte's like 5 feet away. I guess we'll go. Watch out for some of these random little planetoids and shit around here, but I'm sure we'll be fine. You know, this game has really convinced me that space is essentially just a giant junkyard. Like, it's just shit everywhere. Just things floating around that you can stub your toe on. It's like an entire empty vacuum of Legos just waiting for you to stumble into them. Alright, I think we're going to have to loop around that right there just a smidge. Sort of makes you wonder how come the little tiny debris doesn't rip through our ship and get, like, destroy us when we're running around. But, you know, I'll leave those questions for the bigger minds. Mine is small and diminutive, and I have no problem admitting it. Let's go ahead and jump in here, and if we can just make, like, a small profit, I don't even care. I just don't want my ship to be full of stuff that's a liability. So, meteoric diamonds, I think we bought those at, like, 8 or 9. Yeah, we brought those at 8,000, so that's 3,000 a pop. Pure water. I think we can... Like, I thought you could rotate the things over here. I mean, this one right here, I think we bought the pure water for like 6K, so that's a decent price. Bought the meteoric diamonds a little bit I mean, we could get a better price elsewhere. It's not really that big of a deal. Had to fly around a little bit. My suggestion would be maybe that we hit a military outpost since they tend to want both of these things. I don't know what the meteoric diamonds do, but... Oh, laser weaponry. Okay, so that explains why all the random military outposts want them. I'm going to try and get a higher margin for once. Usually, higher profit anyways. Normally, I'm not the kind of guy to be like, I want to get paid more, but... It'll be something fun to do. In the meantime, we'll go over to our dead drop mission because that heads in the vague same direction. I don't think that's the one that I flagged up. Yeah, I was going to say, this one over here is my Huckleberry. So let's jump on in. We should be able to make warp pretty shortly. Yeah, there it is right there. I'm going to do my best to loop away from anything that wants to murder me, actually. Why can't I warp? There we go. Now we're warping. Now we're moving. Try and watch out for any hazards along the way. I do feel like this engine's a lot faster, this warp drive. I mean, 160 SM per second, it'll get you there quicker. That means you're picking up 1,000 SM in under 10 seconds. So primary mission for this dead drop. Let's have a look here. Oh goody, it's in an ice field. Just what I like. Two of my favorite things, getting shot at and being cold. Let's go ahead and throw out a pulse real quick. Yeah, that's about... Oh, wow, they hit us from every... They had a real-life dragnet going on, don't they? Alright, accelerate. We need to get out of this. Strategy 101. If you're ever trapped in between an ambush, your goal, my friend, should be to fight in one direction until you are no longer inside of said ambush. Then you redouble with your forces and you fight back towards the amassed enemy force if you have no other choice, otherwise you would draw. You have to hope that one of the flanks that they're attacking you from is their weakest, and if you amass all your forces in that direction, you can do considerable damage before things get too far out of control. I'm going to overclock that. There we go. I like that result a little bit better. We're taking too much damage right now, and I need this to be over more rapidly than slowly. You didn't destroy anybody. What you talking about? Jumping into my sector and talking about stealing my kills. The hell you are. I'm up in here doing all the work, all the heavy lifting, being all sexy. Just being like, looks at my sexy flexy muscles in space. Fun fact, sexy flexy muscles are directly related to how many lasers you have on your ship. People in the future, not that big on buffness, but they really, really, really like looking at the laser cannons on your ship. Another fighter done bit the dust right there. Who do we have out that way? Nobody that I care about. I think we're good. We got the dead drop taken care of. I think I have to drop it back off at the point of origin after we get done, but we'll head back that direction after we make a grip load of cash out here. And that'll probably give us a nice opportunity to buy a new ship. Yeah, I think this warp drive definitely cooks faster than the previous one that we had. 168 doesn't seem like much until you apply a time to it. 168 per second makes it quite a bit more useful. And again, distance over time, man, whatever. Not going to worry about it right now. We're good. Let's not get into scientific talks at the moment. I don't feel like it. My brain hurts. I've got my stupid guy beanie on. When my stupid guy beanie is on, that means we don't talk about anything intellectual. We talk about farts and nothing but the farts and smelly toes and other immature... Oh, shit. My last words are going to be, I'm going to shoot you in the face. How do you feel about them last words? I'm actually going to run these guys all out. I'm going to let them catch up a little bit, though, to think they're winning. Shields are probably going to go down pretty soon. There they go. So let's avoid any hull damage by turning sharply to the right. I'm going to fire out chaff over here. Or, I'm sorry. Ooh, we done made friends, didn't we? I'm going to put up deflectors real quick and see if I can't make a move in this direction. And then I'm going to resist the urge to control my guns so that at least we're firing at something over here. We might take some damage, though. This is not looking like a winning situation for me. He's going to try and accelerate out of the combat, but we're not going to let him. Shields on the rear end are down. Let's make sure that we don't take too much hull damage. I'm actually going to spike it to the left. Use the deflector shields to, I guess, shield our shift and positioning. Put out a little bit of flak to try and kill off some of them fighters. Make it a little bit more manageable. Oh shit, we had a big missile coming in. Well, that's problematic. Okay, so the Retaliator done got himself some missiles. That's funsies. Here, I need you to lock on right there. So go ahead and do that for me, will you? Go ahead and be a deer. Getting shot from behind pretty good right now. I'm going to go ahead and cut on the deflector shield now while I shift around to another flank and avoid getting myself wiped out. Ah, we got a missile coming in. Hold on. Got to shoot it down manually. There we go. That double jack bomber right there is the one causing all the problems for us. Let's go ahead and wipe him out real swiftly. Woo! That was a fight right there. That was a fight. We got some contraband on one side, and on this side we got something else that looks real pretty. Then we got ourselves some nuts and bolts. Don't really care about them that much, but I'll take them. Can sell them off once we get to where we're going anyways. I think the militia should handle the remainder of these little bastards over here. How far out is that right there on that side? Are we still... Oh, we're still... Are we scrummed up with this guy, or are we good? I'm not sure what to accept here. I think we're okay. I think he's actually pretty far out. We should be good. Pretty far out, man. Oh, I need to cut back this way. My bad. I was going in the wrong direction. I thought it was on the back side of the planet, and it was most definitely on the front side of that weird hemorrhoid-looking rock in space. That is not a sexy planet right there. Planet definitely used too much rouge. Looks like it took a major impact on that side, too. He's talking shit at the bar, and somebody lit him up. Let's go ahead and pull on in and hope that we can make some money over here, because if not, I'm going to cry myself to sleep. So pure water, we got a really good price right there, so that's nice. Meteoric diamonds, not so much. In fact, we'd basically be selling for what we bought for, which is not what I'm in this for. Ooh, space slaves are super cheap. That's weird that they're selling slaves that are illegal at a place that's a military installation. The military, the guys that hold that shit down. They've got a really high margin. I think it's worth it in this case. I really sincerely do. Normally, I'd not be okay with this, but gotta make money when you gotta make money, I guess. Is what it is. I don't hate any of you in my little barge, but sometimes you gotta make money. I'm trying to get rich, and sometimes that means we gotta bend ethical bars. Maybe. This is all very much within the world of, we play it. I don't mean it. I would never be a slave trader in real life. It's the worst. Go to a leisure colony and see if we can get out. I've never actually been to a leisure colony, so... They're having a tech boom, but I've never been to a leisure colony, so we'll go check it out. I bet they probably have pretty awesome hammocks. I would assume that they sell the greatest flip-flops in the galaxy as well. Looks like we have a pirate base to our right or something. Something nasty that I don't want to fiddle with. In fact, I don't want to play any musical instrument with it because they seem very mean to me. And I don't like mean things. I only like nice things. Where is Garrus? I assume he'll zone in after me. Probably be fine. He's probably right behind us. Don't worry about it. Let's see what we can track down up and in here. I would like to be inside you right now. Glorious base that will probably make me a lot of money or maybe not make me a lot of money. So space slaves, we can sell those off for twice what we bought them for. There's the price on meteoric diamonds that we wanted. So bam, we are making money hand over fist at this point. Hand over fist and hand to God. We done made a lot of money in this episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me as we run stuff around the galaxy and make ourselves a little bit of cash. I will see you all in future episodes. Thank you for joining me. Hi, dude. This is Rebel Galaxy.